Hey, this is a Kubota M135GX. It's a tractor I've just bought. It's got less than 1,500 hours on it. Haven't had it home but a few days, but we have got I've got a leak, a water leak. We got 1.5 inches rain last night and a lot of wind and storms and junk. And it blowed some water in. I'll show you what I'm getting ready to do. There's a couple of bolts right here. It's got sunroof in it, which I wished it didn't have in a way. Pretty nice, but there's 2 bolts right there. Then you come back here to the top. I've got a bolt right here and one over yonder, and I think that that's going to let my just this shell come off the top. And what it is, the water, it's not leaking around the sunroof, pretty sure, but it's not able to get out. I don't know where it's supposed to go. That's why I'm going to try to take this top off and see what I can come up with. I'm going to sit y'all down right here, and I'm going to get up there and pop them 4 bolts out maybe. And we'll see what happens. I think there's only 4 bolts. I'm not going to find out in a minute. It's got something stopped up or something. Something's not right. I think I'm going to, when I get these off, I've got to go around to the other side, take these other 2 bolts out. This thing is so high, it's very awkward. It's not coming off like I thought it would. I'm taking this filter cover off right here, right now. I don't know if this is going to help me or not. Just sit it up there on the toolbox right there. Here. I don't know. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna get a big Phillips screwdriver. Get me a cup or something, put screws in it. Okay, what I'm having to do, I had the 4 bolts outside I got out. I come in here and there is a bunch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 23 or 24 screws in here that's going up through the headliner and attaching to the top. And I'm having to remove all of them to turn this thing loose. Here's 2 more right here I missed. I need to get my cordless screwdriver. When I get these loose, it's going to release that cap up there, which is just fiberglass.
And you also had to do something to this, to the moonroof.
Well, I just had to take the hinge loose on it. I think I've got it loose.
And you took the cover down.
I had to take the cover loose. It had 4 screws in the hinges on it. That had it, I'm pretty sure they had to come out. There's a little short screw there. Some of them are long and some of them are short. These 2 right here are probably going to have to come out. Okay, we got her loose. I got it loose. Now I'm just trying to figure out how it's supposed to work. The sunroof is not leaking. It's got a gasket around it and it looks like it's working. What really messed it up, I think, the tractor was parked with the front end up in there and the water was running toward the back. And it's supposed to run out toward the front right here. Okay, I'm going to show you what I did. This is a Kubota M135GX. It's about an 18-year model. It's got less than 1,500 hours on it. I've just bought the tractor, haven't had it too long. I had it parked right here. We got about 1.5 inches of rain. The front end is a little bit higher than the rear right here. And the water, I come out here and I had water in the floorboard and I had water, had run. It's got a sunroof. I'm not that crazy about the sunroof, but that's the water. I'm gonna get up there and show you where the water had come down above the headliner, around the edges, and had run down the back window. It was down here in the bottom. So what I did, I got up here. The headliner has got about 20 screws in it, 25, and there are 3 different lengths. And you need to really, you've got to pay attention where the short ones, the medium ones, and the real long ones come out at. But that holds the headliner in, and then the top up here, I'm gonna get up here and show you. What's so aggravating, the tractor's so high, it's hard to work on. a bunch of ladders, but here's my sunroof. I'm gonna come around, but there's 4 bolts. Right here's a bolt on each back corner, and then you've got 2 bolts right here. Those have to come out. And I thought that was gonna turn this cap loose. It's just a fiberglass or plastic or something, but it did not. The screws inside connect, and you have to take those loose inside to release the cap on the top side. I'm gonna get up here and show you what was going on. Okay, the sunroof itself is not leaking. The water, of course, hits here and it falls down. You've got about a 1/2 inch gap right here, and this water falls in. The sunroof has got a gasket and it's sealed. It's sealed all the way around. But you've got a gasket from this, your cap or your main top. This gasket runs around underneath and seals up to your headliner, all the headliner from the inside. That's where the water, and right back here on this back side, there was about an 1/8 of an inch gap where the water was traveling from the head. It was going under here between the gasket on the headliner and going down this side to the back and then dripping out the headliner. It's supposed to pool up in here, and then you've got a gap on each side where the water is supposed to run out toward this front corner on each side, the way it looks. And even on the front. Now what I did on the front, there's really not anything here it's broke. The gasket looks good. The tractor's not very old. I mean, it's just a matter of you cannot pull this cap or your hood or your roof. You can't pull the roof down good enough to seal it. So what I did, one thing I did too, I put 2 pieces of rubber strips on this front. Here's one, and I've got another one over on this other side. I've got just a little bit of a pocket, an air gap right in there where this water can run to the front, run out the front. And then I caulked from the inside right there, and you can see I put a bead. It's a I'm gonna show you right here. You can see where I put it. It looks like silicone, but it's not silicone. It's a product called Through the Roof. Through the Roof, and I've used it a lot on many different things. It's a really good product. It stays flexible. Right here it is. It will seal glass, metal, wood, and it stays plasmatic, flexible. It does not crack. But I put a bead of that up there, and we're gonna try it. I think it will take care of it. I'm gonna get in here and show you. I'm in the cab here, and see it's got screws all the way around, and this whole headliner all up in here. And this, of course, this comes back where you can see the sunroof. You've got screws all around here, everywhere, and they all tie into the roof. And I hope it's almost there's not anything broke, there's not anything cracked. It's just a matter of you cannot pull this headliner up to that roof to get your seal. It's almost like the seal should have been 3/8 of an inch thicker or something. But it seals good. Seal's not tore up. If you bought a new seal, it wouldn't do any good. But that's what I got. I went looking for something to. Nobody's got anything on there on YouTube or anywhere about trying to fix something like this. Maybe this will help somebody out. I got into it pretty big. And most of the time the thing will be parked in the barn under a roof. But if you get caught out, and where it was sitting right here, it had the water pushing toward the rear of the tractor, and it just run in and run down those back posts back there, and inside I had water pooled up back here on the back of the thing inside. But hey, here's the rubber I used. I shimmed that front end just with some rubber, cut off 2 pieces of this, and I put those just right up. I put one about right here and one about there, and I've got just maybe a 1/16 of an inch across there that'll let that water run between the roof and that front beam is going right across. And it's supposed to drain. It's supposed to drain over here to this side and to that side. Natural gravity flow. But that's what I got. We'll find out if it works. I think I've got maybe took care of, but I'm gonna get off of here. Talk to y'all later. Appreciate you watching this. We'll see you.